Hello and welcome to my halfway through review of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, as well as the expansions, though to be honest, I haven't had the chance to play them yet, because I get really distracted by the side quests. So, 3 weeks ago, I recently started playing The Witcher, and it is the best game that I've never played. It's probably the most immersive RPG that I've played recently, since pretty well Fallout 4 and Skyrim. And just recently, I learned that CD Projekt Red is going to be making a new Witcher game starting next year. It'll be developed alongside a new Cyberpunk at the same time. So this is very, very exciting. In addition, I think they're also going to be releasing a PS5 version, PS5, Xbox Series X version of the game later on this year. So you can expect a lot of developments in the world of The Witcher, even if it will be without Geralt. So if you haven't played The Witcher yet, you should do it soon. There's a lot of things that I hope they put in the game that just made The Witcher 3 like super good. It's an open world sandbox. You have a bunch of different options for like the way that the story turns out based on your choices. And in my opinion, the best part of all is the side quests. You can spend hours and hours just going around doing random things in The Witcher, as you can see me doing here. I actually completed a bunch of horse races, and it was awesome. You end up getting these cool like horse blinders, and you get these cool horse saddles. There's also fighting. And of course there's fighting. It's a game about like slaying monsters. Aside from the several mini bouts of like Fight Club that you're going to experience if you end up doing this series of side quests, you get to see a pretty intricate combat system. Now, here you can kind of see me like doing the basics. When you're doing the Fight Club kind of stuff, they end up giving you, well, basically no options except for the like dodge, punch. You can't even use most of Geralt's abilities. However, that doesn't really matter because, well, Geralt is a tank. He can basically beat up anyone as long as you do the appropriate combos. Most of the time, you're not actually going to be in Fight Club. I mean, the Fight Club's pretty fun. But mainly, you're going to be on quests, hunting monsters, and most importantly is collecting Witcher gear. And the Witcher gear is kind of broken a little bit. It's easily the best armor in the game. One thing I really didn't think they did well with the incorporation of the expansions was just how much better the armor and weapons from the expansions were than what I assumed they had originally thought of as the natural progression of the game, as you're sort of like upgrading your weapons and like socketing them and doing all of these different things. But anyway, like you do have quite a variety of things to choose from. Your variety is going to be influenced a little bit by the combat style. So as you can see here, Geralt, he's got a series of magic, he's got a crossbow, and he's fighting a flying monster. You even get a little bit of like slow motion when you use the crossbow. And Geralt, he can basically be customized to excel at any of these forms of combat. I mean, if you want to be a tank, if you want to be like super fast and a ninja, it's all pretty much available depending on the skill tree you want to go into. I'm not going to get into the details of it too much, just because, well, that's not really what this video is about. I just wanted to encourage you, if you are thinking about playing this game, to actually dive into it, because you can basically do it however you want. I'm basically this like battle mage that can like shoot magic and then slice things to pieces pretty much as I want. So whether you're fighting griffins or taking on like Ifrit, this like fire golem, this is definitely a game that I would recommend. And I think if you haven't, you should check it out. If you wanted like some better graphics, you could wait until the PS5 or the Xbox Series S version comes out later this year. But either way, you're gonna get this really great storytelling, really fun combat, and just a really overall great RPG. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.